February 22nd, 2022, we made it. The 222222 portal, once in a lifetime, massive activation of God source energy, 12th dimensional, 12-strand DNA. The birthing of the avatar, new human. We talk about lots today on Earth 1111. Hey, it's Roxanne. This is Earth 1111. Please make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to sign up for free and meet your soul family on our new social platform, EARTH1111.com. And comment and like. It really helps my videos get seen to more people. And please share them too. Now let's get into the most massive day of ascension so far. Maybe ever. We don't know. But, right, there's never an end to what's going on. Now, all month long, of course, if you see my other video, and if you haven't, check it out after this video, because I talk about many different things. But all month long in February, we've been in the 2222 portal. Now, that has been 8-dimensional oversoul monad activations in the light body. Now, you have to remember, we're not just going up in consciousness. A lot of people think that this whole shift is about a consciousness shift. It is at the beginning. Then your physical body has to also go through and also come out the other side as the new human, an avatar. So we've been inching our way. You might be feeling exhausted. I know for me, it's been unbelievable amounts of gatekeeping, grid work, 12th dimensional, 12-strand DNA activations. So a lot of you are going to be, from this moment forward, life will never be the same, because you're going to be merging all these parts of self into one unified field. Your first, second, and third dimensions, that really consists of your personality matrix. So that's your individual self. Or your fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensions together consists of your soul matrix. So this is still your identity, but as a soul. So it's still separated from other souls. So all month long with the 2222 portal, of course, we have been activating the Oversoul. So again, watch my other video after this one. I talk about a lot more, but the Oversoul, also the monad, this is now, you're merging with multiple souls. So you're merging with others. And this is also, of course, you're merging with planets. You're now becoming solar consciousness. So that's what's been happening all month long, which is why so many ascension symptoms have been felt. The energies have been crazy. We actually just had the biggest solar flare in over 160 years. So I talked about that in the last video on ascension symptoms. Now the fact that blew off the opposite side of the sun away from Earth, that initiated that opening of the 12th dimensional seals. When you have an energy moving away from Earth on the opposite side of the sun, that is moving toward the greater sun and the great central sun, right? So we have infinite levels of macrocosm that go beyond our sun. That blast literally neutralized those veils and allowed 12th dimensional energies to penetrate deeper into every single light body of all humans on Earth. That is how powerful this whole month has been, because we've been activating the light body, the monad. Now with this February 22nd, we are now moving beyond that. We're moving into avatar matrices. You have your individual persona, that's your ego identification. Then we have that all merge within our soul matrix. So now you have those 6 levels merged. All month we've been merging with our 7th, 8th, and 9th dimensional layers of your oversoul, your monad. That's why we've been, feeling so much energy. Now things are about to amplify. We are now reaching avatar levels. Now the avatar levels of the 10th, 11th, and 12th dimensional fields, this is where things get crazy. This is where you start becoming quantum. You start becoming quantum particle light, moving in waves and geometry, reality becomes weird. So you probably, like I said, feeling a lot of this already, but this will amplify even more. You are becoming the avatar. This is the new human, right? We are becoming particleized waves, geometry. We are becoming pure source energy. When we reach that 10th dimension, that is really that gold body. That is the beginning of the plasma solar embodiment. What that does is that is alchemical energy, golden energy that neutralizes shadow selves, shadow aspects, blockages, traumas. So again, this is why all month things have been coming to the surface. And of course, in the outside world, things have really been amplifying. So this alchemical fire is burning away and an accelerated pace of all alternative versions of self, limited versions of self. Anything, anywhere that you are blocked, lacking, existing in your lower ego self, in fear. So it really just, this fire dissolves instantly those types of energies because those are very weak. We have to understand that trauma, fear, anger, limitation, all of these are very weak energies, very low frequency. When you have powerful, unbelievably strong energies of 10th, 11th, 12th dimension now, avatar energies coming in through your light body, first push to the surface all these shadow selves, all these blockages, all of this, dark energy. It will start really transmuting it quickly. So again, you might be going through big cleansing crisis moments, ascension symptoms, and things are going to ramp up as well because we are just receiving these codes now on February 22nd. Now this is needed because this alchemical fire and this solar diamond energy of the avatar consciousness of plasma light body activations is going to highly accelerate the dissolving of all of this darkness on earth. Darkness in your physical body, in your life, in the planet. It's going to amplify the things going on in the world, the transformation going on in the world and inside ourselves. With this portal, many artificial timelines are going to be collapsing, unraveling, dissolving. Major changes ahead for all of us, but always be in your heart knowing that you are guided. When you serve the planet, when you love yourself, when you follow that inner guidance, you are taken care of. I haven't talked about the changes going on in the world on purpose all month long because this month is about you. It's about you going so deep within yourself. We don't worry about the outside world, right? When we are an avatar, we are a creator God being. We are the new human. We create reality. We create new realities. We create new earth. You have to remember, you are the only soul being there is. I'm just an actor in your creation. You're just an actor in my creation, right? We are all the God expressed in individual consciousness as a human. We are all the only thing that exists. We are all each our own universe. So it doesn't matter what's going on in the outside world because you exist in your own universe. And when you change, you watch the outside world change. But like I said, we don't worry about that. We don't have time to worry about the small potatoes going on out there. This is how big this massive change in you, it's bigger than all the drama out there. And out there's a lot of stuff going down. There's a lot of things about to come down, right? There's a lot of pressure being built up. And that's how powerful you are. What's going on, the internal changes within you and your light body being activated and you have your 12-strand DNA being activated, so much more important and powerful than all the other stuff out there combined. That's how powerful you are, beautiful soul. Understand that. Really know that. You are the new human. You are birthing the avatar from within yourself. And then when we become fully embodied of the avatar, so again, this is just going to be the beginning of the activation for a lot of people that are ready to receive this next level. And once you are fully embodied of an avatar, you are now a free cosmic being existing in no time. You can create anything you want. So for my own journey, I've been in this state since 2017. So we're never waiting for anything, but this is happening on a massive scale worldwide. Every single person is going to be receiving these codes. Now, a lot of people, of course, aren't going to know what's happening to them. It is going to massively create change in this world. Anyone that is existing as a parasitic energy, anyone that is trying to suppress others or control others, will be receiving massive shifts. So, of course, we're going to be seeing massive changes go on in the world, because with this new energy being anchored with every single ascending starseed, lightworker, empath, indigo, that is ready to fully embody the avatar consciousness and fully become the physicalized new human, this tsunami of wave of awakening and ascension and light on this planet is going to disintegrate these systems, these control systems out there in the world. Because really every system out there was created to try to suppress humanity, to suppress people, to control others, to manipulate. So again, we don't worry about anything out there because we have enough going on internally. Now, a lot of people out there in the world haven't heard of ascension. They don't know, all these changes are about to go down, and they might even be experiencing these changes internally. So you are going to be having things amplify in your own life, and you might see other people as well that are really having these unbelievably, paradigm shifting reality changes, and they have no idea what's going on. So please share the video. So yeah, it's going to be unbelievable. This is just the opening. So we think of like we are moving through all these dimensions at once, so it's like, so you can think of it like we are opening up all the keys to the universe. So we have to align every one of these dimensions into that 0 point to access and move beyond this entire universal time matrix. Then you move into infinite dimensions. So really, there's never an end to it. With this portal, many artificial timelines are going to be collapsing, unraveling, dissolving. Major changes ahead for all of us, but always be in your heart knowing that you are guided. When you serve the planet, when you love yourself, when you follow that inner guidance, you are taken care of. And if you're watching this video afterward, don't worry, because you already received the energies. It's already happening in the grids of the earth, in our field. And now it's time for you just to move into that, right? Because it's about activating your conscious awareness and embodiment of those energies, right? Otherwise it's just words. And it's about becoming and literally living in a dream world. And this is not a fantasy, this is you existing in 0 point as a God, co-creator of this creation. So 12 dimensions really just means we are now having access beyond our time-space continuum. We're moving beyond time into 0 point. So if you watch my videos, I talk about 0 point a lot. So check out my other videos if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But what that really means is once we're able to move beyond this local universe, which is existing in 12 dimensions, we move into no dimensions. Because that's really the goal. We don't want to be in dimensions. You know how people say we're going to the fifth dimension? No, we're not. I actually don't even know where that came from. For me, it never resonated. Even like I said, back in the day when I heard that, I had no idea, okay, well, why just the fifth? Why just the fifth? I always remember thinking to myself, like, okay, so just the fifth? Even back then when I had no idea about any of this stuff, I wasn't even ascending that I thought of at the time. I just remember hearing about these terms and being like, it doesn't seem right to me. So I think that's something that was maybe labeled 100 years ago with that new age, stuff that was going on. I have no idea, but we're not going to the fifth dimension because we're going so much further beyond that. We're moving to no time, no dimensions. So think about what dimensions are, right? They are a limited, so energy is limited to a certain space. We don't want that. We want infinite energy. We want infinite expansion into every single morsel of this entire creation of infinite universes. So if we're just stuck in certain dimensions, we are still in limitation. And it's about moving beyond all lack, all limitation into complete, like I said, well beyond the point of this video, but the 12th dimension just is able to now balance you to start imploding into the 13th neutron window. Now you start becoming completely plasma quantum. That's becoming unity consciousness, becoming the unified field of all that exists. Like I said, these are just words until you start experiencing these things. Like I said, this is just for understanding, but know that you are becoming these things. So again, don't believe a word I say. Do your inner work, because again, ascension is never about moving up into other dimensions. These high dimensions and really your 13th window to get beyond this local reality is inward. So the highest dimensions are actually imploding into your center. So we don't need to move up. We need to move in, get deep within yourself, do your shadow work. All the stuff I talk about all the time. So when we activate the 12 dimensions, we are actually moving through each dimension all at once. And that's how we reach that 12th dimension. So we're not leaving and moving to the 12th dimension somewhere up there. We're actually moving through that center space, almost like that center of the donut. This is our torus field. So we have infinite matrices, which are dimensions, all nested in one another. So think about all the donut holes lining up so you can now move freely and exist in all of them all at once. That's how we now exist in no time, 0 point. When you're in the center of all of them, you're in all of them all at once, in all dimensions. So again, well beyond the point of this video. And if this information resonates, I have a course, Stargate Ascension and Alchemy, in which I go into a lot more detail on hundreds of topics. And that's available on my website, EARTH1111.com. Don't forget to sign up and meet your soul family. We have a brand new social media platform there with hundreds of people from all over the world, just like you. Amazing people. Thank you so much, all of you guys, for supporting me and all that we do, all of us. So thank you so much. That's my service to all of you guys. Our own platform, high vibe all the way. And I also have a premium membership on there as well that you can sign up for. Thanks so much, EARTH1111.com. All right, we'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye. And don't forget to do that meditation. I'm Roxanne.